Welcome to Studio D on the campus of the University of Oklahoma. This is Sooner Sports Pad. And now, here's your host, Madeline Roberts.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sooner Sports Pad. It's been a long time since we've seen you at home, so let me introduce myself to you again. My name is Madeline Roberts. I am your host. I'm here with our co-analysts, veteran Collin Kennedy and the rookie Josh Calloway. And as you can probably hear, we have a live studio audience with us today. Guys, who's joining us right now?
Oh, Madeline, I'm so glad we're back. And what better way to start the season than with Sooner Spirit in the house. They're loud, they're proud, they're rowdy as usual. But they should really be tonight, Josh, because we have two special guests. Who do we got?
We have been graced by the best receiving duo in the country.
Period.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown, and Ceedee Lamb. And then later on in the show, Collin and I will give our Sooner MVPs from the big win over Iowa State.
And to add to all of this action, we'll take a look back at the Battle of the Gunslingers that went down right here in Norman, Oklahoma.
Well, the Sooner football team conquered its first road opponent of the season on Saturday, and it was the team that beat them last year here in Norman, the Iowa State Cyclones. The Sooners got up to a 10-0 lead after our guest Marquise Brown's huge 75-yard touchdown catch from Kyler Murray. The Cyclones tied it up 10-10, though, after Hakeem Butler had his turn for a big TV catch from Zeb Noland. This one, a 51-yarder. The Sooners quickly took the lead back on a touchdown catch from our other guest, Ceedee Lamb. And although the Cyclones hung around for most of the game, the Sooners were able to pull away for the 37-27 win. Now, the offense didn't score quite as many points as we were expecting them to, and it had to be seen the first two games. But they got the job done. Josh, what do you think of the offense on Saturday?
Yeah, I thought they played great. This was certainly the offense's toughest test of the season, in my opinion. In Ames, the place to play without Rodney Anderson, but they were firing all cylinders just the same. No slow up at all. Yep. 37 points, as Madeline mentioned, over 500 total yards of offense. Kyler Murray, sensational once again through the air and on the ground. 400 yards for him combined. Our two guests, as Madeline mentioned, each with a touchdown of their own. Hollywood with 189 yards in the first half, the most ever from a single half in the history of OU football. The offense, absolutely dominant, and they're only going to get better as the season goes on. What a start in the first three games for this offense.
Just taking care of business, man.
Absolutely.
This is another day at the office, but I got to tell you, how about the OU defense, man? They're in
Playing
the business
well.
of stopping people. And on Saturday, Iowa State came in with one of the best running backs in the Big 12. And so your defense shut the lights out on him, shut him down. I mean, I got to tell you, not a lot of people know this, but this OU defense has shut down people's rushing attacks. 3 straight games of less than 150 yards allowed. That's pretty good. On top of that, the secondary, they were tested, but late in the game, Parnell Motley with the big-time pick to ice it in Ames, Iowa State. Over, moving on, get the big win out there in Cyclone land. Big win for the Sooners, man. Big win.
Well, guys, another guy who had a big game on the defensive side was Kenneth Murray. And earlier today, I caught up with Murray to talk about Saturday's victory.
I feel like we did good. I feel like, we got hit with some adversity, but I was real proud of the way we fought. And, we came out with the W, and that's all that matters.
After Florida Atlantic and UCLA, you said that this defense had barely scratched the surface of what it was capable of. Do you think we maybe saw a little bit more of that against Iowa State when it was a closer game in the second half?
Yeah, I think, still we just barely scratched the surface of what we can be. Obviously, in the Iowa State game, we got hit with some adversity, and, adversity defines true character. So, when seeing the way my guys came out there and we fought, play after play, even when it wasn't going the way that we wanted it to go, just showed me a lot about how much we really wanted as a defense and how much we really wanted as a team. So it was good to get the W out there in Iowa State, and so I'm just ready to go to work this week and have a great game plan to go in the Army.
So did you learn anything about your defense and how it does handle adversity?
Yeah, definitely. I learned that, the guys on that side of the ball, they really want to be great, and they really want to, turn the table of what's been perceived as Oklahoma defense. So, when we got hit with some adversity, it wasn't, oh, like we're getting hit with adversity. It was, okay, let's hone in, let's lock in. We good. We built for this. We ready to go out there and fix whatever we need to fix. So, definitely proud of the way the guys fought and proud of the way that we came together as a group and end up coming out with a W.
Well, football isn't the only Sooner team in action right now. Josh, how's the volleyball team doing?
Yeah, football had a nice weekend. So did volleyball. They had a huge weekend at the Nike Invitational. 3 matches. They won all 3. They beat Northwestern State on Friday, 3-0. That's a sweep. Texas A&M on Friday night beat them 3-1. A&M came back for more on Saturday and lost again in 5 sets. Volleyball, great start. Alyssa Enneking was named MVP of the tournament, the senior, and the sophomores Paige Anderson and Kaiten Kinley were also named to the all-tournament team. So great weekend for OU volleyball.
Set and spike, baby.
Yeah.
Good stuff
Nice
from
weekend.
OU volleyball. But how about OU soccer, man? Got the victory over Utah Valley for the first shutout of the season for this soccer squad. Only allowed 1 shot on goal.
Crazy.
1 shot on goal. That's unbelievable. And of course, that's their second straight win. They could get a third on Friday when they travel up to Lawrence and potentially rock the chalk off the Jayhawks, man. I think they're going to get 3 straight. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Keep your eyes on OU soccer. They're playing pretty well.
Yep.
I don't know about you guys, but I like seeing OU sports getting off to good starts to their seasons.
They are good.
It's good to see.
Analyze that.
Well, it is time for a break, but when we come back, Josh and Collin will give their Sooner MVPs for the week. So don't get off the couch. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. I'm glad you didn't go anywhere. It is now time for face-off. We've got veteran versus rookie. Guys, we've talked a lot about the Sooners' victory over the Cyclones. And my question for you is, who was the MVP of that game?
All right. My Sooner MVP, I promise I'm not trying to be a kiss-up because he's sitting 5 feet from me, but my MVP is Hollywood. Marquise Brown had a great game. 189 yards in the first half, as I mentioned. That's a record. That's a lot for a half. I think he's officially certified unguardable because he's just been burning people ever since he got here. It's starting to get silly, actually. He had another deep ball TD, 75-yarder. That is his 10th catch of at least 50 yards since he got to OU. That is a lot. If this year's Blitnikoff winner is not one of these 2 dudes, then I seriously think the voters are just not watching because these 2 guys are so dominant, and it's just the best duo in the country, as I said earlier.
I mean, they're an unbelievable tandem, and I know you may look like a homer
can't
a little
stop
bit.
both of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to cover both at the same
No.
time, and I don't blame you with the Marquise pick. I was going to go with you, man, but hey, I lost in rock, paper, scissors. There's nothing I can do about it at
got
this
the first
point.
overall
So
pick.
I'm going to go with the guy that's getting these 2 the football. QB1, literally, Kyler Murray. I think this guy is playing really good football right now. Look, 348 passing yards, that's a career high. 3 touchdowns, that's pretty awesome. Led the team in rushing, 77 yards on the ground, and 74% completion percentage. Unbelievable. Look at these numbers. 72.4, 77.3, and 348. Look, Kyler Murray is showing to the country that he's his own man. All right, Baker Mayfield's gone, Kyler Murray's in, and he's showing out right now, and he did just that against Iowa State. How about Kyler, man? He's pretty good at
Through
football.
3 games, he has basically the same numbers as Baker so far. Having a great year so far.
Pretty good. Well, I'm with Sophie. She has an audience question for you guys.
What is OU's toughest game left on the schedule?
Good question.
Okay, now let me preface this because this is probably going to raise some eyebrows, but I think that they are going to win the rest of their games, and they're the heavy favorite, so that's why I'm going to go with Texas because that's the one game on the schedule that you can just kind of throw out the records. It doesn't matter. They're better than everybody else. TCU doesn't worry me. West Virginia doesn't worry me because they're just a better team in every single game they play. Texas is the one game that it really doesn't matter who's better. It's kind of just 2 teams going out there and playing the game. So that's why I'm going to go with Texas.
Okay.
That's the first game. I think they'll win. Don't worry. But I'll say Texas will be the toughest game left.
Look, I hear you, man. I really do. But the thing is that Texas sucks, so we're not even worried about it. Not even worried about it. Yeah. I'm worried about another school. I'm not too worried, but I'm going to go with TCU, okay?
I
Now,
watched the
hear
games
me out.
last year.
Last year, OU beat the mess out of them, but there are a bunch of
Twice.
Sooner fans in the stands. Now, OU has the longest away game winning streak in the country at 17. That's pretty awesome. But that started after a loss in Fort Worth. All right, after that TCU loss, this team got rolling, but then people also forget last time they visited A&G, they barely escaped a 6-point win after Austin Seibert iced it late over the Horned Frogs and made A&G oh so quiet. Now, I think OU's going to win for sure, but I know Gary Patterson's going to have some tricks up his sleeves at home. And this TCU crowd, they're rowdy. Oklahoma's going to win the game, everybody. But I'm saying, we're not worried about Texas. It's more of a TCU thing in my mind.
I saw those 2 games last year. I'm not worried at all.
Those are some cute answers, boys, but the undeniable answer here is West Virginia.
No.
But we will see.
I saw it last time they went to Morgantown. I watched.
No.
All right, guys. It's viral video time, Josh. It's your first time.
I'm so excited.
Make it a good one.
Okay. All right, so I don't know if you guys remember, but in the NBA playoffs, LeBron James was able to recall the exact play and recite it verbatim what happened. Everybody freaked out, whoa, his memory's so good. Well, LA Rams coach Sean McVay laughs in the face of LeBron James. He can remember every play he's ever called, ever. Let's just watch. This is unbelievable.
Week 12, Saints at Rams. 4:29 in the second quarter, 2nd and 7 on the Saints 7. What happens?
Oh, Josh Reynolds touchdown off schedule play versus a 3-man rush.
You're absolutely right.
Are you kidding me?
Bucks at Skins.
Yep.
2nd and 7 on the Tampa Bay 24. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Jamison Crowder wheel route down the right sideline.
Jamison Crowder wheel route down the right sideline.
I mean, how ridiculous is that? He remembers every play ever. He's maybe the best coach in the league, and he's also the youngest one.
I'd say he's smart, right? He's
Yeah,
pretty
he is.
good. No, but here's the thing. It's face-off, right? So I have to one-up you. I think Lincoln Riley could do a whole lot better. I'm just going to put that out there. Right?
We should ask him.
Lincoln Riley could one-up him for sure. So
We should ask him.
we're going to get the crowd involved because I like to get the crowd involved. We're going to take a poll real quick. All right, raise your hand if you like football. Who likes football in the house? All right, I see a lot of football hands. All right, raise your other hand if you like dogs. Who likes dogs in the house? I see a lot of hands, and I've got both of them up. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege
This is a cop-out video.
to introduce to you striking the wonder dog at New Mexico State. And look how ready he is to get the tee right now. Go get it, striking. Pick it up. All right, he's going to chew around, and he dropped it a little bit. I'm sure it tastes great. And now he's going to finally get a hold of it and get back to the sideline. Get it to him. Get there. He's there. Look how excited he is. Oh, I just want to go again. He wants to go again. Let him go one more time, right? That never gets old. Look at the form. That's unbelievable right there from striking the wonder dog. Great form, good boy, and a great name.
I liked it better the first one I saw when Boise State had a dog do it last year. He's a copycat
Nah,
dog.
man. Striking the wonder dog, way better. Come on now.
You're just going dog video because you know that's easy win.
No,
yeah,
that's easy.
I feel you.
Tensions are pretty high right now. Let's see who won face-off.
It's my first
Share
show.
the
Come on,
ladders
it's my
for
first
who
show.
you
Come on.
think won.
Give it to me.
Who thinks the winner is Josh?
He's done this for a year. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't think I'm
How
getting this
about Collin?
Yeah.
He said they were going to lose to TCU.
Collin, you're 1-0. Congrats, buddy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
What
much.
is time for a break? But when we come back, we'll see just how Kyler Murray was selected as the starting quarterback of Oklahoma. And hey, our two guests are both on the preseason Bolitnikoff watch list.
Thanks to our cornerstone television partners, OU Medicine, Anheuser-Busch, OU Extended Campus, and our community partners, Landers Auto Group, Devon Energy, Coca-Cola, and OU Medicine.
Welcome back. When Heisman winner Baker Mayfield moved on from his time at OU, he left a void to be filled at the quarterback position. Sports Pad's Lauren Linville shows us just how Kyler Murray was selected for the coveted position and why.
Down and goal at the 10. Sermon. No, it's Murray on the option, and he scores.
But how did we get here?
Kyler Murray.
Baker Mayfield led the Sooners last season to the college football playoff. He threw for 4,627 yards and 43 touchdowns. Oh, and of course, this happened.
I am proud to announce that this year's Heisman Trophy winner is Baker Mayfield of the University of Oklahoma.
He went on to be the #1 overall draft pick, and Sooner Nation began to wonder whose hands the fate of Oklahoma football would fall into, Kyler Murray or Austin Kendall.
We've got our base things that we're going to do year in and year out, and whoever it is, and regardless of what skill set he has, he better be good at those. If not, he's not going to be the guy, so we don't got to worry about tailoring anything to him.
The spring game, just the beginning.
To me, I'm kind of a quiet guy, but obviously trying to be a starting quarterback at Oklahoma, you got to kind of have some leadership to you, and I've kind of stepped out of my role of being the quiet guy.
June 4th, Kyler Murray got drafted by the Oakland A's, but Murray still chose to finish his time at OU in hopes of becoming QB1.
If he wasn't hungry, he'd be off playing baseball right now. As far as the baseball situation, it has no effect on us right now. I mean, he's a football player for the University of Oklahoma right now.
To be quarterback is one thing, but to be quarterback at the University of Oklahoma is another.
Kyler's not the quarterback yet, all right? there's a really, really good competition going on right now, and Kyler's gonna have to fight like crazy to win this job.
I mean, I'm not really trying to impress Coach Riley. Coach Riley knows who I am. He knows who Bake is. I mean, we're two totally different people. I'm not coming out here trying to do something, be something I'm not.
A healthy battle.
I think they've got a good respect for each other. They've been in that room together for a long time. It's not like a new guy just rolled in the door, 6 months ago.
As far as Riley, he kept everyone on their toes.
Seems like one guy will kind of make a play or have a good period or this or that, and then the other guy responds. There hasn't been any major separation by any stretch. Seem to keep one up in each other, which is how it should be. I'm not going to tell you guys, and I'm also not going to nail it down myself and say I'm absolutely doing it on this date. I want to be fluid with it. I want to be open with it.
Finally, a decision. I guess the jersey fits the title. Kyler Murray named starting quarterback. A tough job for anyone, the job for number one.
As we looked at the whole body of work, thought that he was just slightly ahead of Austin.
I know the standard, of the position at this university, so it's my job to uphold it.
Now here we are, headed into week 4 of college football. Kyler leading the Sooners to a 3-0 start, showing fans he's the best fit to follow number 6. Lauren Linville, Sooner Sports Pad.
Now let's finally hear from our guests, Marquise Brown and Ceedee Lamb.
Fellas, it's going to be fun. Thanks for joining us. All right, we're going to have some fun on this show, but you guys have been having a whole lot of fun on offense this year. What has it been like so far this season as you guys keep going out there and dominating?
Oh, it's been great, having fun, having this man. It's just, as long as I got him, we good.
How sweet.
You have to follow that up now.
That's crazy. But yeah, like you were saying, though, we compliment each other. It's great having him on the field with me, and he like my other half.
Oh, man. It's a cute contest out here.
All right, Marquise, I really want to ask you about the grill. Why do you only wear it during games? Where'd you get the idea? Just give me some backstory to the grill, man.
You listen to Drake?
Yeah.
You hear what he say? I just flipped the switch.
The grill? You go to a different place?
I just flipped the switch, yeah.
Man, that's
Put
cool.
the grill in.
All right.
Sweet.
We saw it a little bit. I mean, I've heard that you two were in contact right around when you guys started committing to the university. What has that been like to just grow from the beginning between you two, and how has it been through the ups and the downs?
I mean, we weren't together to start it, so all we had was text message. So I mean, he got here first. Once he got here, he kind of told us the whole get down and how it was in college. I was curious because I was still in high school, but with him just going crazy and start making a name for himself, it made me want to come in here and join him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got here in the spring, and he didn't get here to the summer, so I was here before him, telling him, how it was, how the days went. So, like his first day here, he came and worked out, and, he just, since we got on campus, we've just been competing and just trying to get better.
Now, I've heard a lot about how you guys are close, but you're also pretty competitive, and this whole rock, paper, scissors thing is sweeping the nation. So I got to ask you, who would win RPS right now?
Me.
Ceedee won before the show. Before the show, Ceedee won. So let's see if Marquise can redeem himself.
That's why you lost. You tell me.
All right, let's go.
Told you.
It's over.
Look at him.
When the lights are bright.
That was an audience question for you guys.
That's right. Sophie has a question for the two of you.
Who has the better touchdown celebration?
Me. Well, he calling God, so he got it.
Good call.
All right, well, we're going to take a break, but don't go anywhere because Dynamic Duos is up next.
Here, Ceedee was committed before me, so once I got involved in recruiting, he hit me up, and me, him, and Rambo, we built a good relationship.
It is time to play Dynamic Duos. Now, before the show, I asked Marquise some questions about himself, and now Ceedee will attempt to answer them correctly, and we'll see just how close these two really are. Ceedee, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. He's a little nervous, but I think he's going to do well. Question number 1. Who is Marquise's favorite NFL wide receiver? Is it A, Odell Beckham Jr., B, DeAndre Hopkins, C, Julio Jones, or D, Antonio Brown?
Antonio Brown.
D, let's see. All right, 1 for 1. Let's see if you can keep it going. Question number 2. Besides his phone, what can Marquise not leave the house without? Is it A, his headphones, B, his watch, C, his sunglasses, or D, his pet hamster?
His headphones.
Headphones, A. There we go. 2 for 2. Question number 3. Who is his early Super Bowl pick? Is it A, the Eagles, B, the Patriots, C, the Rams, or D, the Steelers?
The Steelers.
Wow. All right. Question number 4. When Marquise was a little kid, what did he want to be when he grew up? A, an NFL player, B, a rock star, C, a magician, or D, a scientist?
I hope it's an NFL player.
You hope? Let's see. All right. Question number 5. If you walk into the room and Marquise is watching TV, what is he likely watching? A, a cheesy movie, B, a sitcom, C, a Netflix drama, or D, SportsCenter?
C. Netflix.
Netflix? Yeah. All right, one last question. What is his favorite holiday? A, Thanksgiving, B, Halloween, C, Christmas, or D, Labor Day?
Christmas.
All right, we're going Christmas. 6 for 6. Wow, that's pretty cool. Thank you for watching Sooner Sports Pad. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and